Thank you for coming out on this freezing cold day, and all the leaders and especially the young people. I just want to thank you for making the effort and showing interest and dedicating your time to this struggle. On behalf of Australian South Sea Islanders Port Jackson Honorary Patron, Mrs. Shireen Malamu and Board, we would like to thank you for being here today. Thank you for your activism, community advocacy and continued support towards the advancement of Australian South Sea Islander histories, stories and culture. This year marks 10 years since our organisation was formed, with the continued assistance from the City of Sydney. Today we remember ASSIPJ's founding elders, who are well known for their politics, activism across our communities: Ms. Shireen Malamu, my mother, Nellie Inez, Carriot Togo, Graham Mooney, Dr. Benita Marbo, Avis Degara and Trevor Corowa all had undivided faith and passion to see Australian South Sea Islanders included across government services and programs. The Metropolitan Aboriginal Land Council CEO Nathan Moran, thank you as always. We appreciate you and your board for the continued accountability to reclaim, decolonise and educate our communities on First Nations history. Bennett Diop, my daughter, Representative Hilary Spooner, who was with us earlier this morning, thank you to us for the special acknowledgement of country in Bishlama, a language that was formed in Bundaberg, Queensland by our forebears as a result of the 1800s blackbirding trade. Such resilience enabled our families to communicate with different tribes and plantation owners. Today, Bishlama, Talk Pidgin, is spoken widely across the Pacific nations and is the national language of Vanuatu. Deputy Lord Mayor Councillor Jess Scully, His Excellency Samson Vilville-Fair, who couldn't be here today. He actually missed his plane, unfortunately, but he'll be here at 1 o'clock and we'll do a pre-recorded message that he'll place on our Facebook page. So we will be meeting this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Sends his apologies. He's most disappointed that he couldn't make it. Pastor Ray Minnicon, New South Wales Chair for Pacific Communities, Mel Fruin, Coconut Vibe Director, Sevuwaga, Master Mateo Togo, and dignitaries, thank you for taking the time to share such an important day for our nation, Australian South Sea Islander Recognition Day. To stand here before you at this national institution is an absolute privilege and honour for our community in paying homage to our forebears and those that have gone before us, having left the building blocks for generations to come. The Australian National Maritime Museum has made a bold commitment to the Australian South Sea Islander annual flag raising, and we thank in particular Assistant Director Michael Harvey, Head of Indigenous Programs Bo James, Curator Dr. Stephen Gaps, and Manager of Programs Narrative Alliance Rep. Your shared vision, courage to walk with us as we develop innovative and life-changing narratives of recognition has raised a global consciousness as we stream live today. During these COVID times and new ways of thinking around meaningful connectedness and access for our communities, we thank you for the opportunity and the generosity to enable our vision for greater inclusion. ASSIPJ expresses gratitude to our Commonwealth, state government, agencies, community development organisations, leaders, universities, academics, artists and schools for embracing the need for self-determination and truth-telling process. The international community, heritage institutions, volunteers in particular, our board, who have got my back 24/7. The accolades I receive are a collective work, and I thank you so much for standing by me and trusting the leadership. Sorry, here she goes. volunteers in particular and board. A very special mention to Diana Robinson and Ming Darcy, who have been unconditionally consistent for the past 10 years or more. With their support, we couldn't progress as we have without your support. Thank you to all those I may have missed for your consciousness, eagerness in allowing Australian South Sea Islander communities to work with you in sharing solutions for a more cohesive, racial-friendly society in these troubled times, because Black Lives Matter. I've got 48 fantastic, wonderful organisations that we will post, because we can't possibly mention everybody here today, but we will post that on our website. But thank you to Mus, everybody, for being here. And also Josephine from Lewisham Hotel, thank you for coming this morning to both flag raisings. Cami, always there, always got our back. Thank you to my sister. And anyone else I've forgotten. Thank you.
Hey, you know what this?
Hey? What?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Same family.
Thank you all once again. Those tuning in, those that are here today. Thanks for helping us celebrate this wonderful day. And we look forward to seeing you again next year and the years afterwards. Thanks a lot. Much love.
So how does it... Oh. Just wondering... Oh, okay. I think so. Because of the COVID, we can't share. Woo! Deadly.